are in the middle of June, and we just arrived at Abraham Lake, and we're coming back here for my 4th time in the past calendar year. But this time we're actually going to be hiking more this weekend, more so than discovering the lake, because we did that last year, and you can go back to some of my old videos and see. But we were at a trail today called the Allstones Lake, and the weather right now isn't the greatest, but it's at the far back over here. The sky's kind of gray and you can't really see much. It's like a good, if you do all the way up to the top and go around the lake and then all the way back up to the peak, it's like a 10-kilometer hike. The first couple kilometers are allegedly very steep and hard, even though the trail is marked as moderate on all trails. So we're gonna go and check it out just to see for ourselves. Just before heading out, there's like this little tiny peninsula. So this is one of the streams that runs across the road here. And it jets out in the gorgeous Abraham Lake. You can tell the water levels are really, really lower because this is the time of year where they're filling up the reservoir. So we got about, according to my app, 2 kilometers straight up, 477 meters of elevation, and about just over an hour. That's 70 minutes. And we got to these cute little red chairs. They're not as cute as the ones in the national park, but I can't complain because A, there's chairs, and B, somebody had a rough time getting these chairs up here, is my guess. They're not that heavy though. They don't look heavy. They're just plastic chairs. But, so you got a nice little red chairs thing, and I'm gonna show you guys here the nice view, although so we made it to the top here. We're in the rain, but we just came to walk around the little lake here. We're not gonna go around the entirety of the thing just because it's kind of raining, and then we don't wanna get too wet. You can get a good view of the lake here without having to go all the way around it. You can see around here that there's a lot of little campsites over there on the other side of the lake there. I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a few tents already in there. And we came over here to have our lunch, and there's all sorts of random little camping spots here that I was going to just show you one where we're having our lunch, and I came walking up here. See, there's one little camping spot here. Somebody had made a little fire. Nice little spot to camp if you wanted to. Like a log in there, just so you can, you know, have a nice spot with the lake and have a little bit of shelter around here. And up top of there, top of the mountain. So there's another little trail to get up there. And I don't know if we're gonna go up there or not. $1 million question. Are we gonna attempt to go up there if it's wet like this?
As much as I'd like to, I don't know. Like, we're just gonna get wet and we're not gonna be able to see anything anyway.
Maybe when we get to the top.
Maybe by the time we get over there, it'll have
the clouds will move and the sun will be there.
Yes.
And
yes, I like the way you think.
Yeah. We made it to the top of Allstones Mountain. You get to Allstones Lake, which is right down there. But we decided to climb up there to the edge, and then this is like a big scree. It doesn't even look far. It's not that far, but it's just a steep ride the whole way up, just in like shale and gravelish. You know, it's a scree. So then you get to a little bit of a rocky area over here, and then you can just zigzag back up in here. Yeah, this is actually the highest peak here, because there's a lower peak down there. So we're on the high side first, and then look at this crazy ass view. And let's climb up here. See if we can not die here. Not dying is a good thing. This crazy view of Abraham Lake. Awesome view. And let's climb over top of this here. What do you think the view on this side?
I like the view that way better.
Like that way better? Yeah. It's a really nice view over here. And then on the very top here, it kind of feels it's probably fine. That's not the way to go down. Definitely not.